Sit down.
Mr. Chairman, members of the committee, my name is Matt Salmon. I previously served as an Arizona state senator and as a member of the United States Congress for 10 years from Arizona. Incidentally, I was born here in Salt Lake City, and my master's degree is from Brigham Young University. I am now the chairman of the American Kratom Association. There is so much information, Mr. Chairman, I'd like to present. I'm not sure I can do it in 1 minute. There's a lot of things that have been said, and I'd like to...
I'll give you a little latitude because it sounds like you probably qualify as an expert witness, so...
Thank you.
I'll give you, but please be efficient.
Well, the AKA has worked with, American Kratom Association has worked with legislatures across the country to promote responsible legislation through Kratom Consumer Protection Acts, which Utah was the very first state to pass. These laws establish age limits, product labeling requirements, manufacturing standards, and alcohol restrictions designed to protect consumers while preserving access to lawful products. My testimony today is focused on ensuring that policy decisions before this committee are grounded in accurate science, current federal policy, and clear regulatory distinctions. Let me briefly address three key issues that are central to this discussion. First, there's been confusion surrounding the FDA's human dose finding study on natural kratom leaf products. That study concluded that kratom was well tolerated at all dose levels. In fact, the worst thing that happened, there was no overdose, no respiratory issues. The worst thing that happened was 2 of the respondents got nauseated. It's important for the record to be clear, this study was funded entirely by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, not by industry. The results are therefore independent and should be evaluated on their scientific merits. Secondly, there's been a suggestion that the vast majority of kratom research should be discounted because it's largely industry funded. That claim is not accurate. There are hundreds of peer-reviewed published kratom research articles that have been supported by more than $100 million in federal grants from the National Institute of Drug Abuse, NIDA. This research base represents one of the most robust federally funded scientific records for any product currently under discussion. Industry-funded kratom research can be counted on one hand. Relatedly, public references have been made to independent institutional research on kratom that, upon review, does not exist. While respected medical institutions have summarized or cited some now outdated FDA materials, they've not conducted independent kratom research themselves, including the Mayo Clinic. This distinction matters when evaluating claims of scientific consensus. Third, it's essential to distinguish between natural kratom leaf products and chemically manipulated or synthesized substances such as 7-OH, which we do agree is a very dangerous substance. These substances are not the same pharmacologically, chemically, or legally. This committee voted on the right solution last week in scheduling 7-OH and providing more resources to the Department of Agriculture to enforce the current KCPA. Natural kratom leaves do not meet the federal criteria for scheduling under the Controlled Substances Act.
If I could get you to wrap up now, Mr.
Okay.
Salmon.
Well, let me just say in summary, I do have a report that I would like to submit for the record, and I'm not sure what that process entails, but I'd like to leave that for the record.
You can leave with our staff.
And I appreciate the opportunity. I know that one of the things that came up during COVID, I hated COVID, and I hated a lot of the policies that came out during COVID. One of the great things was the statement, follow the science, because I think that makes sense, and I'm hoping this committee will do that. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Just for everyone's reference, we're